You know that feeling when they see your past instead of your potential? That repossession from struggle days, from back when you just couldn't get together. Denied. Those old collections that, when you were just trying to get your shit together. Denied. Oh, wait. What? I was trying to build my business and get on my... Denied. They ain't trying to hear that shit. But I found a way to force a reset. Not in years, but in days. And it landed me $77K in business funding. This is how it works. I just remember like it was yesterday. I remember the days I would just sit in my car after another denial, feeling completely stuck, hopeless. My credit was like a highlight reel of my worst moment. It was just horrible to see. Collections from when I was between jobs and couldn't get together. Late payments from when I, had to choose between, eating at night and paying a bill. It was pretty bad. I had an LLC, right? I had the business plan, I had the hustle, I had the grind. I'm a very goal-oriented guy. But none of that mattered for some reason. Every application came with some message, we regret to inform you. Like, come on, dog. The breaking point hit when I lost a real opportunity because of my credit. They offered me the position and then pulled my credit report just to qualify me, see if I was actually, worthy of the said position, right? And they looked at that shit for a few seconds. They was like, never mind. They snatched that shit away from me so fast, my neck broke. And just like that, months of hard work just wiped away. It's out the window. Right then and there, I had an epiphany. That's when I realized I had two choices: stay stuck in the past or find a way to a new future. This is the funny part about it all to me, right? They want you to believe your past is permanent. Like, this is it. This is your end all be all. Like, those old mistakes are tattooed on your financial identity forever. Like, you were a jit. You didn't know what you were doing. You were just trying to get yourself together, right? You were trying to find yourself. We all have that right, don't we? That's not how they see it. But here's what I learned. Your credit report is just data. You hear that? It's data. It's information. Your credit report is just data, guys. Data can be updated when you know the right commands. It's not about hiding who you were. It's about building who you're becoming. Here's the exact blueprint that took me from denied to funded. And this is where we force the system to delete the old data that's holding you back. Most people think credit repair means sending letters and waiting months and months and months. Y'all, we don't ask, we fucking demand. Step 1, the audit. You start by pulling all 3 credit reports. I want you to sit down with a highlighter and mark every single negative item. I want you guys to mark every collection, late payment, charge-offs. Don't get emotional about this, right? Because I know you're angry, because I was. I want you guys to just get factual. You need to know exactly what you're dealing with. Step 2, the declaration. Next, you need to go to identitytheft.gov and file an FTC identity theft affidavit. You're not just disputing at this point, you're formally declaring these accounts as fraudulent. This creates an official identity theft report, which is really your leverage, right? This is like your paper trail. You need this. Step 3, the enforcement. Then you file the CFPB complaints. Against all 3 credit bureaus, you attach the FTC report and invoke FCRA 605B statute, the federal law that forces them to block and delete fraudulent information within 4 to 15 days. This isn't a request, it's a legal command. While the sweep is working, right? While we're doing the sweep, we got everything brewing. It's like a big soup right now, guys. While we got everything brewing, you're simultaneously building a business that lenders can't ignore. Most people wait for their credit to be perfect for some reason before starting their businesses. We attack both fronts at once. Week 1, the foundation. Form your LLC properly or your corporation. I do corps, but it doesn't matter personally, but I do corporations. Get your EIN from the IRS, open a business bank account. This creates your legal separation from personal liabilities. Week 2, the identity. Get a dedicated business phone number, set up professional email with your domain, establish a virtual business address. This makes you look established and professional, guys. You need to do this. Week 3, the credibility. Verify your Google My Business listing. Get BBB accredited. List your business in key directories like listyourself.net. That's a big one right there. This makes you verifiable and trustworthy to lenders. They're gonna look up this stuff anyway, guys. When you're starting to get to play with the big boys, they're gonna verify your information. They're gonna look up your business. Your business is ABC. They're gonna pull that stuff up, guys. They're gonna look it up. They're gonna do due diligence, they're gonna do everything. So you need to make sure your stuff is ironclad. But the magic actually really happens when you merge these 2 operations. Your clean personal credit backing your personal business. Put that together, this is what I call the approval trigger. And I want you guys to think of it like this, right? Regular credit repair is asking your landlord nicely to fix the leak. The sweep protocol, however, that's like serving him with a city violation and having the whole building shut down until it's right. Completely different levels of power and results, guy. And let me break down why this works so fast. When you file that FTC affidavit and that CFPB complaint, you're invoking federal consumer protection laws. The bureaus have strict timeframes to respond, typically 4 to 15 business days. If they don't comply, well, they're violating the law. This turns a polite little request into a legal demand that they can't ignore. They can't really afford to ignore. Here's how most people mess this up before they even get started. Applying for new credit before the reset even completes. Like, why are y'all doing that? You're just giving them more reasons to deny you. Using inconsistent business names or addresses across documents. John's Consulting on your EIN, but John's Consulting LLC on your bank account. What y'all got going on? To lenders, that's like 2 different companies. Using the sweep on accounts you want to keep active. This is surgical precision, not a blanket solution. Not maintaining the same story across all applications. Perfect, boring, consistency is the price of admission, guys. Remember that. And it's crazy because like y'all be applying for credit like it's a Black Friday sale or some shit. What's that about? Grabbing everything you see, you can't do that. The system sees that desperation from a mile away. I'm trying to tell you, I was there. You gotta move with precision, not panic. This ain't about getting lucky. It's about getting strategic with your shit, guys. Like you gotta tighten up. To me, it's common sense, but you know, common sense ain't so common everywhere. And I'm not talking shit. I'm just kind of keeping it real. When I saw that first collection account disappear from my report, man, it wasn't just about the points. It was more about that liberation, that freedom. I knew it was like proof of concept, proof that the chains could actually be broken. That moment changed everything for me. Like it meant so much to me, right? It went from theory to reality just like that. If I could do it, anybody can fucking do it, man. All right, guys, I'm happy that you guys understand the framework. I think I gave you a good breakdown, right? But the exact steps themselves, that's the specific wording for the FCC affidavit, the CFPB complaint templates, the vendor list, the funding sources. Well, that's all inside the Credit Alchemy Gold Edition, right? I have this new ebook, guys. I want you guys to check out. This Black Friday, it's at a launch price. It's never gonna be offered like this again. But if you supported me from the beginning, I want to be good to you and give you something back because you guys are family. I want you guys DM me the receipt of your privately that anybody who purchased the Credit Alchemy, because I want to make sure you guys get this discount, right? It's a pretty heavy discount. I never forget any of my day ones, so I just want to make sure I do that for you. To get started, I want you guys to DM me gold on Instagram. So just go to my Instagram and just DM me gold and I'm gonna know exactly what to do for you. This isn't about buying hope, guys. Always remember that. You're investing in the same tools that took me from sleeping in my damn car to over 77K in funding. I'm able to control my financial future and just be able to take care of myself the proper way. Yeah, I gotta think bigger. This ain't about getting another credit card or slightly better interest rates and shit like that. It's about understanding that banks, they don't lend to people who need money. They lend to people who understand money. Y'all understand that difference? You understand what's going on. That's how you get where you want to go. You're going to have to pick up my ebook and I'm going to break it down to you as best as I can. I want you guys to shift your mindset from borrower to operator, right? The entire game changes for you. You stop asking for permission and start building your own table. And check this out. If you made it this far through the video, I just know you're ready to, for a real change. You're not just looking for quick fixes. You're ready for transformation. I want you to click that next video on your screen. It's another piece of the puzzle that digs deeper into standing your own business and just getting on shit, getting on your grind, man. Just like taking care of yourself, doing what you're supposed to be doing for yourself. Remember, they denied me from my past, so I forced them motherfuckers to pay me 77K. Reset and build my future. That's what I did. You can do it too. You just need to have the right mindset. See y'all later.